A very good evening to all. I'm Dr. Uttara Mohan from IAP Digital Media team. We are here for the webinar on the topic Practicing with Legal Clarity, Understanding New Laws under the National Allied Health Commission. The resource person is Dr. Sudeep Kale. This webinar is being organized by IAP Thane District Committee. We are live on IAP India YouTube channel for this webinar. So those who are having any difficulties in getting connected in the Zoom can also see on the YouTube channel. I'll be sharing the link in the chat shortly. Just before we start with the session, I would like to inform you about the IAP Digital Media team. It's a group of physiotherapists who run this team. We handle the Zoom platform and webinar live streaming, and also the IAP profiles on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can follow on any of the profiles to get regular notification of our activities such as webinars, workshops, CME, conference, health camps, etc. On YouTube channel, in the playlist section, webinars are segregated into various folders on topics for easily finding the webinars. Now I request the Thane team to please take over.
The idea, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
We have Maharashtra State District EAP District branch. I welcome you all. This webinar is on practicing with legal clarity, studying the laws under the National Allied Health Commission, and this will be presented by sir. He is the Central Executive Committee member of Indian Association of Physical Therapists. He is professor and HOD at Irma College of Physiotherapy, Cardiorespiratory Department. He is the former president of Maharashtra State UTPT Council, and he is a member of Maharashtra State Allied and Healthcare Council, Mumbai. A very warm welcome to you, Steve, sir. Thanks for taking this ahead as an initiative, making us understand about this, and I'm sure that it will be a very informative and helpful topic after the talk, the webinar. We all will have a better clarity of the concept. We will be having Dr. Ali Irani sir joining us. Here on, I will hand over the studio to Steve sir for taking it now. Welcome, sir.
A very good evening to all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Visible, sir. Clearly.
Okay. So, a very good evening to all. I really appreciate you people because it's a Sunday afternoon. Everyone had a great meal, and still you people are here to attend a topic which few may find it as a boring, few may find it as a interesting, but believe me, this is one of the important topic because it is related to you and me as a practitioner, as a healthcare professional in this great country of India. I'm thankful to IAP India, thankful to Thane branch for giving me an opportunity to interact with this esteemed audience on some of the neglected or less discussed topic, that is legal clarity. I appreciate the initiative of IAP for bringing this into the notice of the public, taking the efforts for legal identity of physiotherapists in India. And after so many decades, first time we got the national legal identity. Because since so many years, we have not been regulated by any act. There is so much of confusion. There are so many misbeliefs, and that is today's the attempt to address these issues or these confusion. I am having cold, so probably few words you may not get it clear. If you are not able to listen it clearly, you can message in the chat box so that I will try to increase the volume. I hope I am audible to everyone. Now, so first we'll try to understand the laws governing physiotherapy practice in India. So there are many laws. Out of that, the major law which we got in the 2021, that is NCHAP Act, National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, that is 2021. Then we have Clinical Establishment Act, National Act 2010. Then various statutory bodies of central state governments like MSME, pollution control boards, and other boards. They also regulate our professional practice in some of the other way. IT Act 2000 and Consumer Protection Act. So these are the acts by which we are regulated. So first we'll discuss about the NCHAP Act, and then we'll get back to other acts. So question comes in the mind, why legal clarity is needed in the physiotherapy profession? As already I mentioned, this profession was not regulated over so many decades. We are in this country, great country of India, over last many decades. However, the legal identity was not there. So legal clarity is important, legal regulation is important for ensuring the accountability. अब तक कैसे था, राम भरोसे चल रहा था फिजियोथेरेपी इन इंडिया, और एसोसिएशन वाज टेकिंग द एफर्ट्स, बट गवर्नमेंट से कुछ रिकॉग्निशन नहीं था. Accountability was missing. As a physiotherapist, what is my accountability? Am I answerable to public? मेरी कुछ public accountability है? That was not a question, but now henceforth we are there, we are controlled, and this is for ensuring the accountability of physiotherapy professional. Number two, legal clarity, legal identity is important for patient safety. Government ने हमें ये एक्ट दिया है, not just to regulate us, but also regulate and maintain the patient safety. Because in the absence of law, many people are working, they are claiming that they are physiotherapist. बहुत सारे झोला छाप physiotherapist है. Any Tom and Dick and Harry is claiming that I am a physiotherapist. And ultimately the public health is at danger. Patient safety is the importance. It is a priority, and for that purpose, the legal clarity identity is important. These acts, NCHP Act and all other acts, they give the professional foundation on which we are supposed to work, and we have to provide the services to the people of India. So it is important for understanding. We have to understand the lawful, ethical, and professional practice in India, so that we will maintain the ethical practice, patient safety is taken into consideration, and we will not land into the significant cases. From my experience as a physiotherapy president of the Council of Maharashtra, I have been a part of many inquiries, many cases, many false claims against physiotherapists, and also genuine claims against the physiotherapist. So everything, today's lecture is there so that you will get acquainted with these laws, and you will not fall into the malpractices, or you will not fall into the punishments which are given under this act. Now, National Commission, we all are aware that it came into the existence in 2021. Our Parliament sanctioned it, and this is to regulate not only physiotherapy but all the professions, healthcare profession in this country. So we have two different categories. One is healthcare, second one is allied healthcare. बहुत बार ये commonly mistaken, many people are taking that physiotherapy allied है. Previously they used to say that physiotherapy paramedical है, physiotherapy allied है, but government has clearly stated that physiotherapy is neither a paramedical nor allied. So physiotherapy is a healthcare profession. This commission is constituted to regulate 56 professions. इतना huge council, इतना huge commission है. This is the highest professions regulated in this our country. बहुत extensive काम है. and that is under the 10 categories. We have 10 categories. Out of that, physiotherapy is one independent categories, and other categories, different technician and other professions are classified. Now, what is the purpose of this legislation? ये क्यों बनाया है? Because if you see the great country of India, the standardization is not there. The quality of physiotherapist is not same across the state, across the within the state also there is a variation in the quality of physiotherapist. Rather, we are the only profession which produces different quality of physiotherapists in the country. Some part the standardization is better, some part there is no standardization, there is no education criteria, hospital kitna chahiye, beds kitne chahiye, patient kitna load chahiye, nothing is there. Few state already since so many decades hospital 500 beds it is mandatory, whereas some places even there is no mandatory hospital postings. So there is a huge variation in India. Because of that, the quality of physiotherapy is different, and ultimately these quality physios are treating the public, so services of physiotherapy are affected. आखिर में क्या होगा? People will say that physiotherapy से इफेक्ट नहीं होता है, some people say physiotherapy से drastic इफेक्ट होता है. So आखिर में नाम बदनाम फिजियोथेरेपी का होता है. So for that purpose, standardization and one quality, minimum quality physios produce that this legislation is important. So for education, training and services, standardization it is important. Ethical practice. Nowadays we are seeing in the Instagram and social media, and people are fed up with this. So many unethical practices are going in the name of physiotherapy. So many non-physiotherapy techniques are given to the public and they are advertising it. Physios are not doing the ethical practice. So for ethical practice, accountability of physiotherapy, competency and quality care, for that purpose this legislation, this NCHAP Act is formed. Professional mobility, to mobility of a qualified physiotherapist within India, outside India, how many physios are there, what is the requirement of physios, and depending upon that, what should be their scales in the government sector, or what is their need in the government sector, public sector. For that purpose, this legislation is there, and already the commission has started the work by taking enrollment of physiotherapist and other professional, taking the database of physiotherapists, so that government will get idea that these many professionals are in the country and this is a requirement of a country. Next, the national register of physiotherapist. Unfortunately, today's date, government is not having any authentic national data. States, state councils have their own data, IAP has their own data, but at a national level, country level, there is no data. And for that purpose, the registration and the national and state registers, they are of a great help. National register, henceforth, we have to register in state or national register, and then we'll get the actual data of the physiotherapist. Kitne jhola chap hai, kitne authentic physios hai, that data we'll get, and to maintain that, this legislation is done. Now, question is that हमें ये अलाइड एंड हेल्थ केयर काउंसिल में डाला है. वी आर देयर विद 56 प्रोफेशंस and very broadly people are labeling physios as allied wale. So we should understand that allied is something different, healthcare professional is different. Legal definition of allied in NCHP is that the courses which has a duration less than 2000 hours, that is classified as a allied healthcare profession. General perception is that those professions which are directly indirectly under the supervision of some other professional, that is called as allied health profession. But legally जिसका duration 2000 hours से less है, that is considered as allied. Physiotherapist, we have our curriculum more than 4000 hours. So the courses which has a duration more than 2000 hours, they are classified as a healthcare. So we are healthcare professionals. We are independent. Those who are providing services independently, they are the healthcare professionals. And in our definition also, very clearly it is mentioned that it is a independent profession. It is not a referral based professional. सालों साल जो मुझे बार बार बोला गया था कि जो मैं बोलूंगा वो you have to follow. Physiotherapy is a referral base. Physiotherapy paramedical है, physiotherapy allied है. Now everything is sorted out. Physiotherapy is a independent healthcare professional as per NCHAP Act 2021. So we have physios, occupational therapists, optometrists, all are there, and they are in this healthcare category. Now we have to understand the regulatory framework of the NCHAP Act Commission. We have a national commission, and Yagna Shukla madam are a physio dynamic under her dynamic leadership. The commission is working very well. So commission is at the highest post. For below that, there are 10 professional councils for 10 different categories. We have physiotherapy professional council, and I'm really happy that Dr. Ali Irani sir, who is currently joined us on the online, he is a member of that council. So we have 10 councils at national level, and every state has a state council. Here there is little confusion in people that people are thinking that state will have the state physiotherapy council, but it's not like that. Professional physiotherapy council is at center. Replica of that is not in the state. So state will have combined council of all 56 and coming professions, all professions, there will be one state council, that is the State Allied and Health Care Council. Under that, whether it's a national commission or state council, there are 4 boards in this, both the commissions and council, that is UG board, PG board, registration board, and the accreditation board. So these boards will carry out different work. Registration board will do the registration, UG, PG board will do activities related to the curriculum and everything of undergraduate, postgraduate courses. Accreditation will do the accreditation and the inspection. So this is a general structure of NCHP Commission. Many states have already formed it, and few states will form the state council in coming time. Now, what is expected from us in this act? Till date, we haven't registered as a physiotherapist under the act. Few states, Maharashtra, Delhi, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, these were having their acts, Haryana, and that physios were able to get registration under that. But all over India, there was no law, but this is the first time that we have to register, and registration is mandatory. Mandatory registration, every physiotherapist has to, it's must register in the appropriate council. So here there are 2 registers. One is the national register, second one is the state register. Many people are having the confusion, मुझे कहाँ register करना? Registration is not yet started. Within few weeks, few months, the state commission will notify and the registration will start. So मुझे कहाँ registration करना है? National register or state register? If you see all the councils, medical council, dental council, every council has a national registration register and state register. Most of the people do registration in the state. If you have worked more than 2 states, like I am in Maharashtra, but I have a clinic in, or I have a chain of clinic in some other state, Gujarat or Rajasthan, then it is must that I should register under the national. If I am coming out of India and I am entering, giving the exam and getting the license, it is must to register in the national register. If I am taking some workshops and I am giving hands-on training in different parts of the state, then it is must to register into the national register. But if I am working only in my state, I am not going anywhere, my clinic is in my state only, so it is must to register in the state council. So make it clear, registration of both is not needed, either one is needed. If you are working in a state, please do register in the state council. Same data will be given to the national commission or national registration numbers. With that also you can practice in the different states. So it depends on your choice and your nature of work. So keep it in mind. If I am working in Maharashtra, I should register in Maharashtra. And if tomorrow I am going to Gujarat, then I have to take NOC and I have to submit that NOC to the Gujarat State Allied Council, and my registration will be transferred. Just like the car registration, you can transfer it from one state to another, other type of the registrations. Aadhaar card, like similar thing is there, this registration has to be transferred. Second thing is that continued professional development. Many people have this concern that anyone is taking the workshops, which workshops are appropriate, which are not, which one has to be the we have to do or which we should not do. The National Commission will give the guidelines, and as per that, the renewal process will have this kind of the coming years. If you want to renew, we should have some CPD points, and as per that, we'll give it. Other councils are having it, and sooner or later, this will also start in for physiotherapist. That renewal for that CPD points has to be there. Now, strict penalties are given in this. If you are not registering and if you are practicing, punishment is given up to 5 lakhs, depending upon the nature of the crime. अब तक चल रहा था, but यहाँ से आगे without registration you can't practice in India. You should have the license, and if not, the registration will be given. Fake qualifications. Many people are having fake qualifications, and that kind of the people will be punished nationally under this National Act. Code of ethics. Which practice has to be, how the practice has to be done, how it has to be given. So code of ethics will be given by National Commission, and the Board of Registration and Ethical Board that will implement in the state, and they will take care of this code of ethics. So everyone has to follow the code of ethics given by the National Commission. Now, I'm coming to this point. Registration is not optional. Many people used to say, even in the my tenure, I have also faced this question: why I should register with the council? It's not a choice. If you want to practice, you have to register with the council. What council has given to me? That question is not having a value, because for license you should register. You have to register it. Without license, if you are practicing, it's a punishable offense. You are a quack. You are an unauthorized physiotherapist, and can be punishable under the different provisions of the act. I will not go in the act because you will get bored and we have less time. This is extensive topic. So registration is not optional. Already I have mentioned whether you have to register with the state or national. So depending upon your jurisdiction and the work of profession, registered in the state or the national. Once you will register, you will get a unique ID, your registration number, that will remain throughout your life. Once you will renew, the tenure will be added it. And just remember one thing, many people have this question that IAP is giving the lifetime membership, so why not councils? So we have to understand that IAP is an association, and this is a statutory board, statutory body. Registration certificate falls into the category of license, similar to the documents of license. हमारे पास ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस होता है, पासपोर्ट होता है, राशन कार्ड भी होता है. So all license documents that comes with a expiry date. पासपोर्ट रिन्यूअल करना पड़ता है, ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस रिन्यूअल करना पड़ता है. So this is a legal document and it has to be renewed. 5 years or 1 year, that the National Commission will decide, and we have to renew it. Lifetime registration is not given because it is not a membership and it is a license document. Once you get the license, you have to practice within the scope. Very fortunately, in the curriculum, the National Commission has mentioned our scope of practice. Councils publish the statement of practice, and sooner or later, with coming time, the regulations will also have the statement of practice. But very first document of the NCHAP is very promising, that they have given the scope of practice, also the extended scope of physiotherapy practice. So this gives us a legal validity. Once that curricula will publish in the gazette and when it will become regulation, legally we can practice things mentioned in the scope of practice and things which are mentioned in the extended scope of the practice. So that we have to understand. If you go beyond this scope, same act will take action on you. So simply the registration and license procedure, you have to submit the application. It's mostly online. The National Commission will notify it. Once you will submit the application, verification of your documents will be done by the commission or the council, state council, and once it is found that everything is as per the order, you will be issued a license, and that license has to be renewed every 5 years or yearly, as may be decided by the commission. So just remember, this is the procedure and we have to follow it. Currently, people have one more question, that the link which is shared by the commission is whether it's a registration or not. So it's a enrollment, it's not a registration. Registration will be notified later, but do the enrollment first, because you will get the ID, and tomorrow when you are applying for the registration, it will be easy. Within few minutes, you can, just by putting your ID, you can proceed for your registration. So जिन्होंने अभी तक enrollment नहीं किया है, please enroll yourself on the NCHAP portal. That number will help you for the registration. But be clear in the mind that it is not the registration, that is the enrollment. Now, when we say the practice, it is not just a practice of a clinician, but practice of an institute also. So this law will control the ethics of practice of a profession, professionals, and professional institutes. So accreditation of educational institution is also important thing, because we are all are aware that the institute levels are different, infrastructure is different, the quality of teachers is different, the quality of products coming out of the institute is different. Few institutes have more than 50,000 of square feet area, whereas few institutes, they are running in one room. That is a fact. Henceforth, it will be regulated properly. A stringent criteria. The first document has been published, that is the national curricula and minimum standard requirement criteria, and that criteria institute should fulfill in terms of infrastructure, faculty, curriculum, clinical training facilities. And if that is met, then only the commission or state council will give the certificate to that college, and the college can take the admissions. Without that, the college or that degrees offered education will be unethical, unqualified, non-qualified. So one first thing is that this commission will regulate the colleges in the country. Regular audits will be done. Audits not like your financial or academic, but the inspections. Regular interval, it may be 1 year or it may be 5 year. Commission will notify it. And as per that, the state councils will do the regulation. They will check the MSR criteria, and as per that, they will issue the certificate. If the colleges are not having that kind of infrastructure, legal notices will be issued to them, and once it is not done, the commission or the council can close that institute. So that powers are with the this commission. So that it will be regular audits will be done. And the most important thing is that public trust. If my college is recognized by the national commission, that will give a trust. Public will notify it, your institute is accredited with this, your institute is approved by state allied council. So it means that minimal standard is followed here, and the quality of education will be better. So public trust is also one of the good thing, and national commission is working towards it. Now the compliance with approved curricula, NCHP recognized institution. Henceforth, no college, no institute can start any course, undergraduate, postgraduate, without the permission of national commission. They can't increase the seat capacities without the permission of national commission. So this is absolutely clear. इससे पहले जिसको जो लगा, मुझे मस्कुलर में 100 सीट चाहिए, I was free to do. Other than few states in the country, most of the part people have their own rules regulation now. Henceforth, it will not be there. There will be control. Uniform minimum standards, definitely yes. Teaching, clinical facilities, there will be standard. Colleges has to apply to the commission. Now here there is a difference, slight difference between this commission and other commission. Medical, dental, nursing commissions, they have different work pattern. Here there is a pattern is different. decentralization of power is done in this commission. That means National Commission will fix the rules regulation, state will implement it. The inspections will be done by the state commission. Application has to be given to the state councils, and the state council will do this inspections, and they will issue the certificates to the institute, and then the courses can be started. And if the institutes are not working properly, the withdrawal of compliance or withdrawal of the accreditation is also a part. The councils can withdraw the permission of the institute, and council can close down that institute. So these are the powers with this commission. Now, continued education, we have already having so many issues. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry considers that I am the only authentic person here and others are not there. There are so many people who are working in this field, and they have to be controlled. And commission will give some guidelines and credit point system. On that basis, we can do the renewal, and this area of the physiotherapy will be also controlled in coming few years. Now, legal consequences kya hai? As a physiotherapist practicing and as an institute, unauthorized practice, if you are not registered or your license is expired, you are considered as an unauthorized person, and action can be taken up to 5 lakh rupees fine, and also jail bhi ho sakta hai 1 month, depending upon the seriousness of the practice. If you are opening the institutes without permission, same rules, same punishment can be given. If you are doing repeatedly, first time ho gaya, second time ho gaya, first time the punishment is given, second time given, but koi bhi improvement nahi hai, then the certificate registration is cancelled. So the person is banned to practice physiotherapy in India. The institute is banned to run the courses of physiotherapy or allied health in India. Fake certification, institution giving fake degrees. In my tenure, we had lot of cases in this, because physiotherapy was not regulated, distance education courses, fake degrees. We have punished many people. We have also issued notices to many colleges situated outside Maharashtra, many bogus institutes. So this is a great area, and we all have a great concern for profession in this area. So fraud degrees, fake certification, fake institutions, they will be taken on the radar. So this is in brief about National Commission. Benefits of clarity. Now it's clear that I have to register. मुझे कोई option है ही नहीं. I have to register, and if I will register, then I will be an authentic physio, or else I will be equated with unauthorized, bogus, quack physios. So enhance recognition. I have my registration number. I am a legal physiotherapist. Advantage is there with a insurance claim. यहाँ पे अभी कैसे था कि महाराष्ट्र में, गुजरात में, 2-3 स्टेट में there was no issue with the claims of insurance, but with now national registration, all people, all physios will get this, and they will get benefit in the insurance claim. Career mobility, legal safeguard. The commission is there to protect public. The commission is there to protect physios. The legal rights of a physiotherapist. Legal right to practice physiotherapy without anyone's dictation, without anyone's direction, without anyone's supervision. So that legal safeguard, that is a benefit of. Now, addressing legal and practical challenges. Abhi thoda sa commission has started the work, but it is not an easy task. Not an easy task to bring 56 plus professions together. Not easy task to take all at one level. It's really difficult. Registration backlogs. इतने साल में लोगों ने registration किया नहीं. Suddenly there will be so many registrations. The system may crash. System will take a lot of time. Also, currently, NCHAP is in enforce. Gujarat, Delhi, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, they have repealed back their acts. Maharashtra has not repealed yet. So registration in Maharashtra OTPT Council is still going on, but other places the registration is already stopped. So that people are getting a lot of problem. So once the National Commission will notify the registration, the State OTPT Council will stop the registration, and Allied Commission will start. There will be a lot of burden on this. There may be delays, but remember one thing: we have to cooperate with the Commission and Council because this is the first time. First time something new is coming. We have to be patient because people are asking every week, every day when the registration will start. So don't worry, Commission will notify it, and we can that. Awareness and training. Need to aware our professionals about the this act and other acts, because ultimately we will be punished under this. Institutions should be ready. This is a great challenge. Ali sir is also there, because my experience is that till date we were not controlled. Institutions were not controlled. When in Maharashtra we started, we got a resistance. अब तक ये कौन आ गए? अब तक चल रहा था. Suddenly they are dictating us. We are running the institute more than 20 years. So this will happen. This is a part of the procedure. People will think that what is this council? Why they are? So institutions should be ready. There is no option to you. It has the law will be provisions of law will be applicable to you. Better be ready and comply with the National Commission. Continuous legal literacy is important because now every act is under the control of law. My practice is controlled under the law. If I do good, if I do bad, definitely I will be treated appropriately. My institute will be treated appropriately. My behavior will be treated appropriately. So continuous legal literacy is important. That was with the National Commission. Just as the time is less, so I will brief about the other acts. Clinical Establishment Act is one of the act. See, 2010 Government of India has given the National Act, and they have made some criteria for physiotherapy clinic, but that has not implemented appropriately. Few states they have accepted this act, few states they have rejected, like Maharashtra has rejected that act because already we have Bombay Nursing Act. So few states already started the registration of clinic, few states they haven't started the registration of clinic, but suddenly some day some bureaucrats issues notice to physiotherapist stating that your clinic is not under registered under the act, or the clinic is not registered under the shop act. So just try to understand that those states which have already started registration of clinics, we have to register clinics as per that act. अब तक प्रॉब्लम क्या था कि सेंटर एक्ट में देर आर द that was not in favor of physiotherapist. So we have challenged it. Now the National Commission has come, so that will definitely address this issue, and the registration procedures, rules, regulation, criteria, that will be physiotherapist friendly. Previously it was bureaucracy friendly. So that registration will start whenever your state will start your clinical establishment act. We have to register under that act. Maharashtra has Bombay Nursing Act, but Bombay Nursing Act doesn't cover physiotherapy. Maharashtra is coming with Maharashtra Clinical Establishment Act. Whenever it will come, we have to register. Till that time, there is no registration required. But the situation varies from state to state. Another thing is most of the times, most of the people, most of the state physios get the notices saying that the commission, corporation has given the notice that your clinic is not registered under the shop act. Few states have the shop act, few states are not having that much of stringent shop acts. So just try to understand, Mumbai High Court has given the verdict long back, 8-9 years back, that clinics are not a commercial establishment, and registration under the this shop acts is not mandatory for physiotherapist or any clinician, any healthcare clinic. So there is no need to register. It is not mandatory to register under the shop acts. However, if you want to open the bank account in the name of clinic, then the MSME registration is mandatory. MSME registration is mandatory, and I personally advise that register your clinic with MSME, because MSME has also started the 0%, 1% loan scheme, and probably after 3 years of your practice, you can get the benefit of that. So if you want to open the current account in the name of the clinic, then only MSME registration can be done, or you need to take the government help. After 4 or 5 years, you can register your clinic under MSME. Other than that, with your council registration, you can practice in India. Now, next question is that many places in Maharashtra also and some other places also, physios got the notices from the State Pollution Control Board saying that physiotherapy clinics are hazardous to the environment and they are creating pollution to the environment. Ideally, if you speak, physiotherapy clinics are not hazardous. There is no blood or there is no contact with the body fluids, but notices are issued to the physios with wrong intentions. So I just I advise, if you are using the cotton and dry needles, then it is must to take the certificate from nearest pollution control board agency. Pollution control board of the state appoints some nodal agencies. You can pay 1,000, 2,000 rupees and you can get the certificate of that, and you can hand over that waste to that particular agency. So just go to your nearest hospital. If you are not aware which agency is in your area, go to the hospital, nearest hospital, ask them and take a yearly certificate from that agency. It will save your practice, because if tomorrow you get the notice, then you have to prove it. Most of the times the bureaucrats have something different in their mind. Intentions are not pure. You have to make the settlements outside the legal platforms. So many people have done. I am quite aware about that. So that's why I say, if you have the provision of that, take the pollution control nodal agency certificate. Now question is that sometimes people face problem with online consultation. Online consultation, there is no guidelines. For telemedicine there are the guidelines, tele-rehabilitation there are no guidelines, but we are controlled or covered under the IT Act 2000. So we have to maintain the patient's safety, data safety. Videos which you are sharing, that data has to be safe, and that is punishable under the IT Act 2000. ऐसा नहीं है कि if there is no guideline by the authorities in relation to the tele-rehabilitation, we can't punish. We will be punished under the IT Act if data leak, data breach purposefully, if you are circulating the videos of the patient, or that will be leaked, used by someone else, then we will be punished under this. Now, next act which also has an effect on our practice, and nowadays we are getting this kind of the cases under this, is the Consumer Protection Act. As a president of the council and the head of the inquiry committees, and in the Maharashtra State OTPT Council, I have came across 4 to 5 cases in relation with this. Out of that, 90% cases where they were, I will clearly say that they were not genuine. Physiotherapists were trapped, and Consumer Protection Act, every patient has a right under this. There are a few cases registered in Thane, in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, also one which I was there, in Punjab also, one case which I was a part of that. So people can issue you notices. Most of the times it is related to the bills. एक case ऐसे थी, the physio, she was treating the patient, home visit करती थी. She used to go to the home, treat that CVA का patient था. She treated for 4 to 6 months. Everything was good. The patient expired. After 4 or 5 months of that, the patient's son put one case on the physiotherapist, stating that she has not given the bills properly, and because of that, the company claim was rejected, and compensation of 25 lakhs was claimed by that particular person. So when that physio came to me, I asked her. So she said that, sir, it was not like that. He asked me bogus bills, which I refused, and because of that, he has put us the notice. So we have defended that, and somehow she was able to get through this. But her license was expired. That's why the Thane Consumer Court has put fine of 25,000 rupees to her. I will not take a name because I follow the ethical practice. So the thing is that if your license is expired and some case comes to you, the first thing will be that you will be punished and the case will be heard later. But somehow she was able to come out of this. There was one case, some similar kind of the case in the Punjab. So same cases are there. People are asking for fake bills. Please do not give that. People are putting a lot of compensation cases under Consumer Protection Act. Remember this. There are some messages which are circulated in the WhatsApp that case cannot be registered against the practitioner doctor under this act. It's absolutely baseless. Any case, every citizen of the country has a right to register the case at the court under any act. So please do not believe on the messages which are circulated on the social media. So these are the acts which are regulating our practice, and we should be clear so that to avoid the future problems to us. NCHP is one which is giving us legal right, legal identity, but we should also have the responsibility. These are the my 4 or 5 common slides which I always keep at the last of my session, because commission came, our association is taking so many efforts since so many decades. Because of that, we got this act. Now the protection is given to us, but we also have the responsibility for profession. Address political insensitivity. Political insensitivity, people still have, politicians have different attitude towards the physiotherapist. Whenever any politician comes to your clinic, please do advocate physiotherapy. Time is less, so or else I would have given 4 or 5 examples of that. Address political insensitivity. Do not indulge in malpractice. एक केस थी मुंबई से. One senior physiotherapist informed me that one BCom graduate is doing physiotherapy. He has opened the clinic and he is giving physiotherapy to the celebrities of Mumbai. And on doing the inquiry, I found that the person was having the BCom degree. But further inquiry पे ये पता चला, the person was working with that physiotherapist in the clinic, and that physiotherapist used to send that BCom graduate for home visit. बाकी में उसका कॉन्फिडेंस इतना बढ़ गया कि उसने खुद का क्लिनिक चालू किया. So here, for me, the first culprit is the physiotherapist who used to send that. He used to take the accounts that become person the physio was sending for the home visit. तब तक सब ठीक था, बट उसने क्लिनिक चालू किया तब इसका प्रोफेशनल पेट्रियटिज्म जाग गया. So malpractice, you should not do it. So do not get indulged in the malpractice. Be the advocate of the profession. Wherever you will go, advocate about the physiotherapy. I like one beautiful thing about this, about the occupational therapist. जहां पे भी जाते हैं ना, अपने प्रोफेशन का इतना ब्रांडिंग करते हैं. Be the brand ambassador of physiotherapy. Public awareness is important. Please do that. Aware about the profession and the policymakers. Stay away from the negativity. There is a negativity in our profession. We must accept it and we should change it. So stay away from negativity and negative people. Physiotherapy is such a positive profession. Please do not get affected by negativity. Don't blame others, rather take the responsibility of profession. We have a very great habit. We always say, मेरे सीनियर ने कुछ नहीं किया इसलिए फिजियोथेरेपी का वाट लगाया. And to say this, there is no age limit. A fresh graduate is also saying same thing, and the person who is retired is also saying same thing. So instead of blaming each other, take the responsibility of profession. Do something so that तुम्हारे जूनियर ने ये नहीं बोलना चाहिए कि my senior has not done something. So Don't blame others, take the responsibility. Assist juniors, respect seniors. If bogus person is found, please do complain. You can complain to the council, you can complain to the municipal corporation, you can complain to the municipal council, district health officer, DHO, health commissioner, even collector. But what we do, we just put it in the WhatsApp and we discuss a lot. Without the complaint, written complaint, no action can be done. This is a quasi-judicial system. Council is a quasi-judicial body. Without written complaint, it can't proceed. Court knows everything, but unless and until it is put in the document and as a case, then only court intervene. Similar thing is there for council. Please do understand this. And this is the last. Less discussion, more action. See, we physiotherapists, we love our profession a lot. We discuss a lot. Problem. We all are aware about the problem. So endless discussion about the problems is not important. It will not help us. It's time to take the action. Discussion ठीक है, but action is important. And the last slide, which I always quote in all my professional talks, is that this is a statement given by the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel when India became independent. At the time of independence, he said that we are at a momentous stage in the history of India. By common endeavor, we can raise the country to the greatness. I think this is applicable to us also. After so many decades, we got the legal identity as an independent healthcare profession because of the efforts taken by our seniors, because of the efforts taken by our council, because of our efforts taken by the association, many known, unknown people. Now we are at a momentous stage in the history of India in the physiotherapy. By common endeavor, we can raise our physiotherapy profession to the greatness. I think if we'll take small effort at our own level and advocate our physiotherapy profession, definitely will reach to the greatness. I am again thankful to the IAP India, the digital team, the Thane branch, my CEC for giving me an opportunity to interact with this esteemed audience on Sunday evening. I really appreciate that. Still, people are listening. This may be a boring topic. Law is not entertaining. It's not entertaining at all. It's a dry topic, but this is important, and I really appreciate IAP for taking this on the agenda. Legal literacy is important. Now over to you. If you have any questions in the chat box, and as well as I will try to answer. Okay, this is one of the common question which is asked in the Maharashtra, that Maharashtra State OTPT Council registration is there. What to do? Definitely yes. Other states have repealed back the act. Maharashtra, when the Maharashtra Allied Council Act was formed, notified, the government, I was in that meeting, government was of opinion that we can't simply stop the registration because National Commission has not started the registration. Gujarat has done it, Madhya Pradesh has done it, and that people are suffering from the register issues because people who are coming to the Maharashtra and trying to get the job, and even MUHS is not giving approval to this kind of the teachers because they are not having the NOC from Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. So this is there. So till the last date of OTPT Council, registration will go on. The day National Commission will notify that the registration are started, Maharashtra State OTPT Council will stop its registration and will declare. Recently, there was a government recruitment for physiotherapists, and it was a issue raised in the assembly also. So people who are from the graduated from Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, they are unable to apply this because their state has stopped giving NOCs. So that is matter. So just try to understand. OTPT Council will remain till last date. जितना बचा है वो कैरी फॉरवर्ड नहीं होगा. Remember one thing, because that was a different act. This is a different act. Once the registration will start, Maharashtra will repeal back this act. But one provision which, as a previous president, we have given the proposal as a member of current allied council, we are working on the previous data. Those registered with Maharashtra State OTPT Council, those who are having valid registration, that registration will be given to the, that data will be given to the allied council, and allied council will issue the certificate for next 5 years, and the cost will be borne by the Maharashtra State OTPT Council. That transition clause we have put, all the cost of these people for first time will be given by the state of Maharashtra, the Maharashtra OTPT Council, and this all the bank balance, all the assets will be given to the next commission. So it is possible, but unless and until it will come on the document, I will not assure. It will come on the document that the registration, valid registrations of Maharashtra State OTPT Council will be handed over to the next council, and next council will issue the certificate with different registration number. Same registration number will not contain. West Bengal, definitely yes. The National Allied Commission, National Allied Council of West Bengal, whenever it will start registration, you have to register. There is no option. Everyone has to register. OTPT Council registration number till last date of the law. Till that you are legal. जिस दिन वो act repeal back होगा, that certificate, everything, license will be seized. New license will be issued. Physiotherapist will be punishable, yes. If physiotherapists are giving physiotherapy treatment and if we have the documents, then definitely yes, they will be punishable. In the national register, should I put the title as a doctor? Absolutely yes. Till then, that provision is made, and also the first document of commission is very promising. It has mentioned doctor. This will be published in the gazette and it will become regulation. Once it will become regulation, everywhere you can put it. Are we born to work under PMR in hospital? No, absolutely not. PMR is different profession. Physiotherapy is a different profession. In state also, we had a fight with an National Institute, AIPMR, where clearly we have said that you have no powers to dictate this. Physiotherapy is an independent profession, and government has clearly mentioned that. What best can we do to help our profession? Don't be a part of malpractice. Be the advocate of physiotherapy. That will help. If private hospital in Kerala denies NCHP rights, I think this is a mentality issue. This is an ego issue. Any hospital which is located in the boundary of India, land of India, they have to follow it. Kerala hospitals are not above the Parliament of India. They have to follow.
Sir.
Over to you.
Yes. Audible, sir?
Yes.
So much
one question is that can doctor will be applicable to the people who have passed before 2021? Yes.
There are a lot of other questions also waiting, sir. We have a list of questions on other platforms, so I am going to ask a few that. Before that we go ahead, I will take this pleasure and opportunity to introduce very special guest here with us, Dr. Ali Irani, sir. Good evening, sir. A very warm welcome. Dr. Ali Irani is the first physiotherapist for Indian cricket team, and he was there serving them for 10 years. And then he's the HOD of Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center, Nanavati Super Speciality Hospital, Mumbai since 1st July 1987. He is also the International Affairs Chairperson for Indian Association of Physiotherapists as well as Principal of NMIM's University. Sir is also the celebrity physiotherapist and works with the who's and who's of Bollywood and reality shows. Very warm welcome, sir. We are really glad to have you here. I would request you to speak a few words about this topic and the webinar.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Special thanks to Dr. Sudeep Kale. Kale, I wanted to hear you because one, you were part and parcel president of the OTPT Council, and then straight coming to the new Council of Allied Health. You are the only person which have gone through whatever when the council started and are going to take over as the allied. So only in between person who knows what is what, and the so beautifully you have explained. I want to also thank the Maharashtra State, the Thana district branch, especially when I started getting calls from Nikita Ghatke. I want to thank Pratiksha Dige, Uttara ma'am, all the other members from Maharashtra and Thane especially. I'm sure I feel IAP should put this talk of Dr. Sudeep Kale for the whole country. Every state should put it. He has so beautifully, in a simple way, explained all the things. Only, I think so. With the time restriction, he could not explain much more. What I knew about it, as far as I know from the Central Council, the state will be given all the powers. So, state will have the power to inspect. State will have the power of registration, and whatever the registration comes at state level, a part of that amount, roughly maybe 20%, 30% between that, will go to the center, and the data of every state will be given to the center. So I feel once you are enrolled with the state, automatically you are enrolled with the center. Center gets the data from the state level. But why 5 years? Everybody said why not life members? 70, 80% of the members are females. Most of them get married and forget about that they were physiotherapists. So let that give that opportunity to them also not to keep renewing or pay a life membership. And I think so the amount is so less, it's going to be 2,000 rupees for 5 years. And out of which again, I think so 600 rupees will go to the center and 1,400. But thanks, Sudip Kale said all the money they have collected in OTPT council will go to the allowed council. So at least Maharashtra council will be a rich council already with the amount that they have. Only thing I wanted Sudeep Kale to explain, many of us do short courses, dry needling, taping, a lot of these short courses that comes into existence. And of course, the people who are practicing also who have workshop. I'm sure, according to the guidelines, I know about it. There will be a lot of guidelines issued to them that they can hold the workshop under what condition. So only we wanted a clarity from Kale that will help us when we are making up the guidelines. Uh, Whether they can practice whatever they have done with a weekend course, like going on a course on a Sunday and next day challenging or saying that they can practice it, or any other, like there are so many other manual therapy courses, manipulation courses people do, and the country is already talking about it, whether they can, whether they cannot. Now, the last issue was something coming up in a Pune college, which is a non medical college, and they are going to start cryopractic degree course. I don't know whether it's going to be a 3 years or 4 year course. And we, after studying the new course, will be 5 years physiotherapy course. After 5 years, still we don't know whether we can do that. But years straight, somebody going for a 3 year or 4 year course in a non-medical college, and they will be treating patient. I don't know how much of anatomy or physiology will be there. So this are our thing. So renewal was 5 years because many go see. If you see, our Indian Association of Physiotherapy has more than 70,000 members, but I'm sure more than 10,000 are in USA. So what happens for paying the fees of World Physiotherapy? India IAP is paying fees. It's £1 per person. So we will have to pay 60, 70,000 pounds every year to them, where our members are also a member of APTA. So even APTA is paying the fees. So that's why Dr. Sanjeev Jha, president, brought in the law of active membership. So you are a life member, but you also need to prove that you are an active member. So the active member list, which comes to around 20,000 roughly, practicing people. So we are only paying for them. So it made it easy for us. So similarly, after the council starts working, so one, be sure the state, every state would be, you will be registering to the state. Now, the question is, if you have studied in Gujarat, yeah, I'm talking about Maharashtra. All the people who are in Maharashtra have studied in Karnataka, Gujarat, Rajasthan, or North. Where will be the entry point of the state? So, what, as far as I know, it's going to be the college. Because from the college they come, the state would know more about the college, whether the college was a recognized college, whether they had the infrastructure. So we will ask the state which they studied from to become a member from there, and you can take an NOC and then come to Maharashtra and practice in Maharashtra. So the first registration has to be from where they belong, where they have studied, because studied in Jammu and Kashmir and then coming to apply straight in Maharashtra, Maharashtra will not know anything what has happened in Jammu or which college in Jammu. So the registration would be from the college they have studied from, the state where the college belong, and then they can take an NOC and come to the right way. And as Dr. Sudip Kale also said, I think so more Maharashtra will be the easiest one because the OTPC council is still running, still registering, and the data would be I feel more than 75% of the work is done for them. Only we'll have to apply and pay the fees for the new license. Uh, Also, why you should have, we all know driving, many people know driving, but the necessity of license is important. So many people will say, I've studied 4 years, I've studied 5 years of physiotherapy. So the question becomes whether we have authorized to drive, we have the legality of driving or not. And Dr. Sadip Kale also said the renewal is important for everything, your passport, your license, same thing. Every 5 years, I would also add to it, at the end of 4 years, you can apply the next 5 years. You can renew it. So we are giving you 1 year time. When the 4 year gets over, the whole fifth year, you have a time to renew for another 5 years. So it's not last moment. So there won't be a rush at the last moment. As soon as you know your 4 years are over, you have 1 year, and still again, we will be given a month extra, but with penalty. So the whole 1 year, you can renew by again paying whatever amount will be decided. And then, if not, you have forgotten, you are not in the country, there will be a penalty for it to renew. But again, you will have to renew it every 5 years. I hope I wish again want to thank the Maharashtra branch, the Thane branch, and Kale. I will definitely put it up to the IAP. They should, no doubt, it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on most of the platform that IAP is. But it should be encourage every state or every physiotherapist who wants to practice in future or are practicing to listen to your talk. You have explained it very beautifully with all the knowledge you had about handling the OTPT council and now the allied one. You have clarified a lot of things. I wish IAP, IAP Maharashtra branch, Thane branch, all the best. Come up with more such thing. And Kale Saab, once again, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
But sir, thank you so much. And that was really very, add on to the depth of knowledge what you shared, and nice insights to think upon and take ahead the information that we are getting today. Stop. I would also take the pleasure to introduce our state secretary, Dr. Bharti Dave, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Thanks for being here with us. I would ask you, please share a few words on today's topic so that we can go ahead with.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations to Thane team. I think this topic was much needed. And Sudeep Kale sir, thanks a lot for accepting our request and explaining in crisp. And these doubts were flooding since long, and we have been answering individually. But this was the largest platform what we could think of, and you are the right person to guide on this topic. Thanks a lot for accepting the request and explaining this topic in detail. We have a lot of queries and questions each and every day, handling it individually, I think. But then this has made our work easy, and I think many physios have got very clarity on how to register and what they have to be part of it, and the importance of enrolling it. And thanks to Ali sir for joining and guiding and putting light on all these clarity on topics. And you have really been backbone. Both of you have been backbone of our Maharashtra. And thanks a lot to my Thane team. You all have put a lot of efforts to organize this workshop, and we were planning for I think in person, but then things did not work. But great idea and great initiative taken by all of you, swift movement to take this platform and spread the knowledge all over. I think this is recorded, and our Maharashtra team is, yes, working on it to put more such Zoom meetings and more discussion on this important topic. And Sudeep sir, thanks a lot once again from bottom of my heart. You have really helped, and definitely there are so many things going on. And yes, you mentioned it dot on the point that a lot of discussion over the WhatsApp, but then nothing legally or nothing documentation is done. We will take care of that henceforth, and everyone is, I feel, have to take the responsibility for that, to take this as a person, as a physio. I think it's our pledge to take this in forward. But then, yes, we have got a lot of clarity, including me. We learned a lot new on this topic. And that's all from my side. Congratulations to Thane team and to Sudeep sir and Ali sir. Yes, I think you all deserve a huge round of applause from all of us. Thanks a lot. And definitely, I promise that we will keep conducting this kind of knowledge session in future too. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Suraj, you're not audible.
Hello. Check. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Audible
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for speaking those lightning words. This webinar event. I have a list of questions waiting for, but what we are going to do is we are going to answer them on the YouTube channel because of time constraint. And definitely, if any other questions arises, we will be there active on the YouTube channel to answer them.
Suraj, sorry to interrupt you. Just mention that this will be live and they can watch if they have missed the session. It will be live on our IAP
YouTube
channel, and they can see
Yes.
that. And if any queries, they can reach out to you or reach out to any one of us, and we'll help them clarify those doubts.
Yes, sure. So I would hand over the mic to Dr. Jay Pathak sir for going ahead with the thanks for this event today. Dr. Jay, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Suraj. Uh, Good evening, everybody. On behalf of my Thana district, Maharashtra, IAP, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Sudeep Kale sir and Ali Irani sir also. And thank you, Sudeep Kale sir, for accepting our invitation and joining us for a webinar. And your contribution has always been outstanding for our profession. And today, really, it was an eye-opening, and all your queries were solved question nicely. I would like to thank our central team of Maharashtra State Indian Association of Physiotherapists for their constant support and guidance. Also, the IAP Digital team for backing up us for a strong support and conducting this webinar. Gratitude to all the delegates to have the participation in such a great number with different part of our country also. Lastly, all my Thana teammates for doing such a hard work. I'm always very happy to be a part of this team. Thank you. Dr. Suraj, please can you end this?
Yeah, if everyone is okay, then we can end the meeting. There's any goodness.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, sir. Thanks a lot.